It does help to actually have this up and prepared like we normally do. But hey, what's a player's wanted stream without technical difficulties? And you, sir, look pixelated as all hell. So I am Joker with Players Wanted, and with me
Sensational.
is the man with the voice, the king of the caps, Toucan from the Sunshine Band Merchant Caravan. Your video is really poor right now. All of a sudden.
As I've heard, yes. Not much I can do about
All
it.
right. While Toucan stays in a radiated waste and looks like he's slowly being pulled apart by rads there, we're going to start talking about stuff. So, guys, within 2 days, Geigerlands 2 Electric Boogaloo starts. So, we're looking for. Okay. Okay.
Hopefully that'll fix the camera here in a moment.
That was a little better. But we're definitely going to talk about the event. We're going to talk about things. This is a Q&A. Take some right away, man. Looks like your videos looks like you got creamed to death by a death claw, my guy.
You
Hello,
know,
Riley. All right.
everybody, it's okay. I got what I needed, so I'm good now. There's that.
All right. So I do want to show something.
Sorry about that.
Who is it?
I couldn't take the call.
So I just want to show something cool that I found in my yard when I was burning a bunch of stuff from my house. This was a doorknob. It's now a little block of melted aluminum. All right, so let's talk about Geigerlands 2 Electric Boogaloo. It's going to be starting in 2 days at the Haunted Crescent Prison and Sanatorium. Crescent. So for this event, it is our passion project, if you will, guys. This one, it's not a huge amount of players that are coming out to this event, but it looks like we're going to have about 100 players out on the field for this unique style of game that is seen very rarely across the airsoft universe and world. So new challenge going. Yeah, it looks really cool, man. Not to be honest with you, that was my doorknob because I just decided not to take it off as I threw the door onto the burn pile. All right, so let's talk a little bit about. Hey, what's up, Phantom? Where the hell have you been? Phantom of the Airsoft. Yeah, there has been some amazing kits so far that we've seen. Did you get a chance to go on Discord today and check out this one that came through on the admin chat? Hold on.
I have not.
I'm pulling it up.
Boop.
Boop, boop, boop. Sorry.
Play just jumped in here. See if I can beat
this one right here.
Oh yeah, I was sent that. Yeah, it's coming through.
Some new power armor for the mix.
Yeah, looking good.
Busy making babies, man. You know what?
Excuses.
Buddy, there's a thing you can get done that solves that problem. But in all seriousness, the event is moving along. It's going to be a lot of fun. So people ask, when do gates open? Like all of our games, the gate opens at 1:00. Once gates open up, guys, first thing you got to do is pull in, park, register. If you're registering to go to come on, you do have to let us know whether or not you're camping out on the AO, camping in the parking lot, or if you have a hotel. If you're camping out on the AO, you cannot bring your personal vehicles on the AO. Only select people can do that. That being said, the gun truck or the green truck, as you get, ooh, shit. Oops. The navigator can haul your stuff to the back sides of the various buildings and all that. So you guys can get your stuff hauled out there. But there's not going to be a whole bunch of people going back and forth past the gate and all that. Let's see here. We have a mute and Papa Zinshu that won't shut up. when we're trying to sneak in a group in with us. Tubbs, do I get a non-edible pass?
Oh man, everything's not edible. You just don't eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always mute your gamey. Now, see, that's the unique thing about this event. At certain points in time that you actually get to have such a great character that you just get a pass from not being eaten. So, yeah. Hey,
And people, last stream before the event, post any questions you have. I'm here. I'm here for the event. We're not making a habit out of this. I'm just a sub out for the usual suspects. So drop any questions you have rule-wise for the event. Mark, I know, drop the finalized newest iteration of the rules in its relevant places. Yes. So do that. And please ask any questions you have, especially about the perks, which are the more slightly complicated and dynamic aspects of the game.
All right, so this one came through to me from Discord. Edwards asked an important question.
Hit me.
Can you upgrade your poor boy ticket? Absolutely, you can. You can pay the difference at the door. So you can pay the extra $30 and get everything else. Sorry, I missed that. Right now, I was pulling up all the questions that I have stored here, so that way we can address a few things and all that. So, all right, one of the first questions I got was from Arcademi's on Discord. He goes, "All right, perfect, thanks. What about the red team thing? The whole reason I'm going as a cultist character, I want to run a cannibal, but my team are neutral. Could I like a prisoner they're utilizing for the wastelands that's working here? I'm going to put it like this so maybe you can read it better than I can.
Yeah, post it.
Here. Paste. Can you see that?
No. Where is it? Where'd you post it?
Here. It's in
Oh, there it is. All right. What about the red team thing, referring to the armbands? Stay up, chat. The whole reason is I'm going for a cultist character, and I want to run cannibal, but my team are neutral. Could I be like a prisoner they're utilizing for the waste that's working alongside them? Okay. Neutral player, if I'm understanding the question correctly, the group you're going with is neutral, and you're evil. Neutral specifically, and let me just get this out real quick for the current discussion. I have the rules before me here. Yellow, neutral, can attempt to interact with everyone, but will never truly be friends with people outside this alignment. What does that mean? As an evil character, you can hang out with the neutral people, but you're never going to really be like, I'll never eat you. It's always on your mind. So take that into consideration. So long and the short, yes, but role play that. I mean, you're not really married to these people. They could be a tasty meal on a pinch, is what I would say. So there's that.
Nice. All right. Join the church will save you. We have meat and cookies. All right. Riley, you have something that you wanted to bring up to Tukai about the Rustmen. Go for it.
This is your chance. Even though you've been DMing me like crazy, but this is okay. He's going to be like, why is Toucan so smelly? Why does he smell bad? Is that in the rules? I'll be like, Riley, please. I'm sorry. He actually does have banger questions. I'm interested to know.
I've done a party of one.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Where's the rest men were written down as evil, but they are chaotic neutral. Also, Toucan is my secret crush. Love. Okay, so that was more of a statement, but I mean, yeah. My name's Riley. I run a faction where we steal, kill, and pillage for things we want, but we're not evil. It's completely vindicated. Mark, you have a watch I want. I'm stabbing you to death, but I'm crazy.
Try.
Yeah. Chaotic neutral. I'm going to stab a child in the neck. Now I'll recycle. Are you still not a bad person? Like,
Wait, I love this.
shoot, you're right. You're not. You're Riley. This is why. Don't Riley. Riley. This is why you have to let the scrap, the scrounge, the junk. It speaks to you. Listen to its wisdom. Don't speak for yourself. Speak for the trash. Canadian Devil 91. How does it work for people who are coming up solo without a team? Canuck. If you are new to the event and you're just checking it out, I would make this recommendation. Just show up neutral. Show up neutral. You have a chance to hang out with the evil guys and the good guys and the other neutral people. After this event, you'll see how the groups operate, the strengths and weaknesses of the good guys, bad guys. And then the next event, after you scope it out, you can elect to either be good or evil. That is my recommendation to you, my friend. If you kind of have an idea, Alan smurfed it. How do I know who's on my team? An excellent question, and this is something that I can get into very quickly. Teams are relatively self-regulating. Sunshine Band, long pair of pants, and a very colorful button-up shirt. The Asylums, very Nordic-looking, horn-having, armor-wearing dorks. The Red Syndicate, barely anything's not red on them because they're covered in blood. You know, the simple things that really indicate to your teammates whose side you're on.
Let's talk about that a little bit, because their costumes really should not be overwritten with a whole lot of red.
Yeah, well,
people to think they're admins.
Yes. And
mostly Russian. Think Russian.
But yes. We will tighten down on that. But so to touch more of the question of the actual question, rather than something we have to fix on our end, factions should be self-regulating themselves. Let me go into I'm just scooting down some rules real quick. Armor, power, blah, blah, blah. You know what? I don't need to look at this. How do I know who's on my team? The team should be self-regulating. Bring armbands. Tell everybody in this one group to wear a purple shirt. The Asylum Dark Gray. I may be bad, but I'm not a bad Going back to the actual question to punctuate it, 2 sentences or less. Factions are self-regulating themselves. If you're starting out as a new faction, talk amongst your friends. See what kind of colors you like. See what the silhouette of your group should be, so that you can readily identify each other out in the distance. Migrations. I love that name. Migration. I love that name. Sorry. The looting rules, from what I read, didn't really say how much could be looted. Should someone select the gold mine of a pocket? Is there a limit to the amount of items or caps lootable per? Okay. I will go straight to looting.
Yes.
Declare 1 pocket on an outfit or backpack on a wounded player that is bleeding out. Declare 1 pocket. The player gets looted will remove the contents themselves. Any contents allowed to be taken must be removed. Players can only be looted once per bleed out. Only caps, relics, ammo, and settlement resources can be looted. Any other items must have consent. Merchant stands can be looted with consent from the owner or stand, no exceptions. Just here right now, pick one of those things in a handful. You're not cleaning out somebody's JanSport backpack and taking everything because it's technically a pocket. You're not doing that. Just elect caps, loot, handful, done. If it fits outside your hand, don't take it. This isn't something we've... Oh, go on.
What about some of those specialty items that they have to get?
Well, if it takes 2 hands, then take 2 hands, but you're done taking anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like, look, if it's... There you go. This is as much as you should be taking on average.
Christians, rich guys, rob them.
Yes. And other great example. Oh, I want to take a loot item. Radek. What else is fitting in my hand? This is it. So, it hasn't really been an issue since the first game, but I'll add it. That's a good question to kind of add like a line of demarcation on this. One-handed loot. If it's a very large item, you can be, I'm just taking that. And this is don't ignore that. But yeah, you're just taking that. As a mercenary, is that a natural or evil? Oh, wait. As a mercenary, is that a neutral or evil type? Think about it. Role play it up. Are you a kidnapping slavery style mercenary that's trying to get as many fingers and toes as possible to the next guy? Or are you kind of just a free spirit that really amorally looks at gunfights and who dies from them and just you're really in it for the loot? It just kind of depends on what you're going for. If you're not an overtly, as Riley would say, bad guy, then I would go for neutral. Most mercenaries in the Fallout universe are generally neutral. It's a safer stance to go to, and more importantly, if you're a neutral merc, the good and the bad guys can hire you. That's a financial tip. So that's my recommendation to you, my friend. Damn, these questions have been good.
Yeah. I got more from like Sean DeLong. I'm gonna open them up in a minute, but I want to try to get through the.
Sean has some bangers.
Are the same buildings who play a syndicate? Yes.
Yes. And speaking of buildings, there will be a marker on the locations that are the open spawn points or respawn points for players during the event. From the last event, there wasn't a clear indicator who could spawn where. For this event, there will be something to say this is a public spawn point. Just throwing it out there. I feel like somebody's going to ask that. Captain Tubbs, I don't know. I am missing a finger. I do jab more hand surfaces area.
All right, here's one from Mute.
Okay.
Specifically for the melee fights, are shields allowed? That was a question specifically for you, sir.
No.
What do you mean no?
Don't be a coward. Don't hide behind a wall. Die like a man. I'll say this, Mute. And this is how the game works. The game is fluid. The game is based on what players like within reason. If there is a huge hubbub for after hours during the the fight pits, we want shields, we'll add shields. You're not the only one that's mentioned it, but you have mentioned it in the past. Just if there's a push for it, we'll seriously consider it 100%. This is a player-built experience. But for now, no! So there's that.
All right, so evidently I missed a lot of shit from Sunday from Jean. And I'm sorry, brother.
Sean rules, how dare you?
He's going to be one of our archivists that collect the books and all that. So the old world books, just the guys that have duct tape on them, don't take the actual. If it's prisons books, don't touch them. Okay. So your tax shield is allowed this game? No. I just know that Alan's going to be walking around with a Captain America shield. Fallout books.
No, Alan, you can't use it for gameplay purposes.
As a vendor, I could also take them. Scribe Yearlings, also collect pre-world books for the Brotherhood of Steel, is what he's looking at doing. So that would be fine. The pre-world books for the Brotherhood of Steel is a go. So can we make it on the honor system? Put a book at the bottom of something, corresponding value on top of a big thing. You want to put 2 or 3 here. I'll let you read this one. Copy and paste it. There you go.
I'm thinking, okay, it's just okay, let me read that. I'm thinking something like this. Since Airsoft is a game of honor, we can make it on the honor system. Put a book in the bottom. Take something of corresponding value from the top. If this is a big thing you want, put 2 or 3 books in it to take. Okay, I'm just gonna say this.
It's probably gonna disappear pretty quick.
I'm gonna say this. Try it in small doses this year and see how it goes. Myself and the staff and the other NPCs are going to be pretty busy keeping the game world running and fluid. That's something really difficult to police. If you're banking on people to self-police, I wouldn't for such a new event, as much as I trust our community. I would say try it, and if it works out, grow it for Geigerlands 3. So, Mark isn't here. So I'm just going to go onto Facebook where we're doing the stream and see if there's any more comments. Damn, he's back. Flee, my friends.
Okay. There should be size limit on shields. But so fusion cores. We have 5 of these. It's not scrap, sir. This is actually one of the things that you're going to need to power one of the vaults.
Yes.
Now it's blue, green, or red.
The end. Throw some more questions at us.
Correct.
Unless we blaze through them too quickly.
Yeah, so we're going to go through this real quick. So just confirm we're allowed to use your own BBs reloading at spawn with 3 mag limit, or we're getting all BBs from you throughout the game. You bring your own BBs, although there will be a couple of vendors that will have all hail the pineapple. Hey, what's up, Phoenix Rising Creations? So there will be vendors that will have BBs. The habitat vendor, essentially, it's out of building 5 that's going to be behind hard cover and glass. You cannot kill this vendor because they're not coming out. They'll have BBs that they can give you that can sell you in case you don't want to walk all the way back to your place, interact with, or anything else. They'll also have food items, and they might have some other quests and items and all that stuff that they're trading in for caps and the like. Yeah, you know what the funny thing is, man? These are just lanterns I bought at Target. This is what they looked like before I touched them. I know, right? It's like the cool thing you have. So, ball jerky. Oh, God.
So to answer that question, long and the short, bring your own ammo. Some vendors will be selling ammo in game. If you don't have a settlement to base out of, be prepared to potentially either, if you don't have a designated spot to camp at on the AO, either go to the parking lot to reload, or have a spot at maybe even building 2 to reload. If you don't trust the folk around you.
So let's explain something about the magazines, because we say 3 mid caps, 1 high cap, right?
So here it is. Here's the whole thing with ammo.
Hold on. One thing that's not adequately covered is EMP1s.
EMP1s?
Yeah, that carry 250 rounds.
Is that a mid cap?
It technically is a mid cap. Because
so wait, what's the issue?
It's 250 rounds. Most mid caps are 150.
So it is okay. So no, it's too many rounds. You're carrying 2 mid caps in one.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. 2. Well, you're carrying like a mid cap in 4 quarters, 3 quarters, or 2/3. So with the EMP1s, probably just have to be limited down to 1 of those or 2 of those. I figure about 2.
Everybody has a high cap. If you have those, just bring a high cap. I would just say no. If you have one of those, you have other mid caps, and or you have a singular high cap somewhere in your mother's basement. Just bring that, because I see what you're saying. Yeah, that might be a little too contentious for people that use a standard mid cap. Yeah, I see the point of that. Boo! No, I'm kidding.
Well, if they do 2 instead of 1, that's close to what you would get with 3 high caps or 3 mid caps.
Then I'll say whatever you want. Because clearly you have an answer in mind, and I'm not saying it.
2 EMP1s, guys. And
there
look,
it is.
Try not to game it. I mean, this game is not meant to be a huge thing. So you already mentioned designated car. I mean, think about it this way, guys. The Sunshine Band Merchant Caravan is going to be around. Set up a designated area that's like, if your faction is neutral, go to where the neutrals are hanging out at, which is most of them are going to be over in Building Echo at Ronin's at the casino. Or if you're evil, hang out with the Asylum, or the Rustmen. In Asylum are in the RHE unit, and the Rustmen are in J. I don't know where you're going to be at with your guys.
We'll find out. We'll find out.
But the Sunshine Band is going to be located somewhere. There'll be another place that you guys could stash your stuff and all that. I mean, really, when you think about it, when you're putting your stuff down, you're just putting down. You could also bring a tent out onto the AO and set up a tent someplace. Just be aware of the pricklies that sometimes are out there. So find those spots to do your stations to set up your stuff at. That makes sense. All right.
I would also recommend, too, just wherever Joker's sleeping, just everybody break into there and put your stuff in there. He'd like that. He's lonely.
You ain't getting in my fucking hotel room.
The hotel room is 2-5. No, I'm kidding. I have no idea what it is. Oh, man.
Well, WD-40 kill a Rust, man.
What was that?
Yeah.
Well, oh. I love that. Riley, do we have a rebuttal? Does WD-40 counter the Rustmen's ability to live?
That would just be hilarious if the Rustmen come running up and all of a sudden somebody pulls out a can of WD-40 and starts chasing them down.
All the Rustmen, and they just like run up. What's so funny? Recently, I just got a 3D file from my good buddy who does the Wasteland series down here in Florida with me. And we made the Rustmen will like this. It'll show up for the next event, not this one. I can 3D print piles of scrap from Fallout 3. So I can literally print what you desire the Rustmen. It just won't be at this event. For the third one, prepare for garbage. WD-40, no.
Grabs with WD-40 and a bunch of steel wool and just start chasing down the Rustmen.
Oh, man.
All right. I want to make a fake WD-40 grenade now.
Somebody needs to have like a WD-40 mascot outfit. They just, as a giant can of WD-40, just wander. Where's Wiener?
Wiener is recovering from surgery.
Oh, thought he was going to be on.
He is incredibly sore right now. And to be honest with you, this is a stream really for us to go over the rules and everything for the event. I know what this print is now.
What was it? I don't see the comments.
He wants to know what this. You can't see. You should be able to open up chat on your screen.
Oh, I'm using my tablet. I have a full. Whenever you post them, like as a pinned comment, I see them. So Kate pinning them, boyo. Yeah. I need to know what this print is. You're gonna see me Thursday night, Friday morning. I'll just tell you in person, so you can try to inappropriately touch me like every other person does at this stupid event. No, I'm kidding. You're gonna love it, I promise. Literally, the Rustmen were partially in mind for this this prop that we're going to actually be ideally once I talk to Joker more about it. And well, I guess really once
I have a 3D printer too.
Yeah, but mine's better.
Maybe
dude, mine's so cool. I love it.
Hey, wait, I don't care if yours is better or not. Mine works.
Mine works.
If you would have said something, I could have been printing stuff for like the past 3 days.
Oh my! I've had it for 2 days. Look what you made me do. Now I got up. Son of a bitch. Oh, where's my? Oh, gosh, I've only printed so much stuff. It's new. This is fun. I have a test paint on here. I prototype 3D printed. There's a lot of chaff on it.
You can barely see it.
Cap stashes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, I got making me nervous.
Damage.
Yeah. Mark's like 3D printer dumb. Me? No.
Airsoft Alan.
God damn it, Alan! I'm in the middle of a fucking stream, dude.
That sounds like Alan.
Yeah, he's probably complaining about his the fact that you won't allow him to use the shield in game.
I don't care if you're the Dalai Lama and you asked. You're not going outside the rules written, dork. If anything, the only time we'll add riot shields is probably because we've been hearing so much kerfuffle about the fight pit and shields. Probably for the next event, we'll make it for fight pit only. Is it Alan? He's hammering you right now.
Yeah, he is. Like he's fucking texting me up a storm.
Mark, change the rules, Mark. I love it.
What kind of 3D printer do you have, Christian? Is what's being asked right now.
Oh boy, I can't wait to show this bad girl off, or boy, or I guess it's 2023. It can be whatever it wants. Check this out. This is my beautiful Anycubic Cobra finger in the way. Anycubic Cobra 3 Max auto bed leveling. The thing is,
you and I have the same fucking printer, Dick.
how? No.
Yeah.
You have an Ender 3.
No, I had an Ender 3.
What did you get?
That.
I don't believe you. Go, bring it in the room. Walk in with it.
No, that's not how this works.
I did it. I did it.
Yeah, well, I can't pick up. Yeah, I'm not. No, you.
Oh. Play your cards, boys. Look.
Oh God, I'm trying to get this stupid thing to work right. Come on, work. Jay is trying his damnedest to get it to do the WD-40 grenade. Just saying.
Like a little pressurized thunder bee that sprays WD-40. It goes out. Oh man, here, let me see if I can. Okay, here, I can see the comments here. Oh, cancel. I'm missing out. I wanted to Tubbs, but funds didn't play the way I wanted them to. Do we get perks and special stats? Ed, yes. There are perks and special stats. Dependent on the ticket you can get up to 4 perks. Sir Boom and Pew, I'm flattered. Wow, someone has printer envy. Captain Tubbs, so 3x3x4. No, Tubbs, my 3D printer is 4x4x450. It is massive. It's a small circular prop. It's on a riot shield. Alan is absolutely fighting for his life right now. Oh, to confirm. Oh, Hey, there's feedback. Mark, there's feedback.
Yeah, I'm aware.
No! Oh my God! You're actually showing me your 3D printer.
It's dusty as all hell right now.
Use it. What are you doing?
Building a house. See?
Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, well, at least you're making something instead of 3D print.
I don't have a 3D printer.
That'd be sick, though. Oh man. Here. Let's see. Going through the comments and join us on horseback. What kind of hose does he have? Emotional damage. Not going to read that one.
Yeah, I don't think the event can handle the mighty fiery bird of death. Sure it can, Phoenix. Come on over.
Jesus.
Excuses. Let's see here. What's up?
Claymore!
Sup, 3D Facebook user.
Okay,
you could have a
Jay.
laser pistol for Geigerlands 2 if your printer was running.
What was that?
How long is the print?
Which one?
What? I'm pretty sure that's Ben that just said that.
Oh, for the scrap?
No. That.
How long
is the print?
The print for what?
The laser pistol. Oh, you weren't there last time. That's right.
Scrap, give it. Toucan, are you staying at the AO? Tubbs, yes, I'm staying at the AO. Once you pick me up from the airport, you are dropping my sad ass off there. We're going to party. I brought, if Paul is watching this, I have brought the Enclave Party Favor from Florida. It will be on site. Stare at it in awe. There should be sides limit on shields. Again, Alan fighting for his absolute life in the comments.
He wants to use his shield, bro. I thought it was going to be. I thought they were used for melee. I did not realize that you're not nixed them for melee too.
Nope. Been seeing a lot about this. Some people have amazing kits. Thank you, Facebook user and me. Okay, I'm all
you
caught
are
up.
way behind us. Oh, you're all caught up?
I'm all caught up. Don't do that. I've been trying, man. I'll bring it just for you, Christian.
They can't see you. Come on in. Now they can see you because now you literally lean directly into the camera.
I don't know where the camera's pointing.
You can see the fish tank in the screen.
No,
What are you bringing for me, though? What is this thing being brought?
It is a 3D printed laser pistol.
Oh shit! Is it the Thingiverse remixed file that everybody's been talking about? It's like a really high quality.
This one
is
is
it
really
the
high quality, but
Yeah.
I don't know what where Ben got it from. But that thing was badass.
We're hanging out. We're hanging out, son.
I mean, if it's a 12-hour build, I can start it and have it done. But
well, like I have. Sorry, go on.
If it's like 20 or 30 hours, yeah, it won't be for this event.
I have stuff because I literally just got this printer Saturday. If I had another week, I'd be printing all kinds of crazy stuff and bringing it up, but I can't ship anything, and Mark already grabbed all my things. For the next event, the heat is on for player enrichment with props. 100%.
I will not have my work slandered by you, sir.
Is that because I said it was from Thingiverse? Oh, man. I'd say I'm sorry, but...
He's not. Yeah, it actually, what is the base platform? It's a Glock, right? The Galaxy.
Most people use the AAP-01, but I've seen Glock adaptable Fallout weapons. They're not as popular, though, because the AAP-01 is the perfect cosplay gun. You could turn it into a rocket launcher at this point. It's annoying what you can do with that.
Just waiting for Ben to respond. There's a Cathera Bifrost and an 8K hookup inside. Hop up inside.
That's awesome. I did not expect that.
It takes shotgun shells. So that's definitely more than a 12-hour build. AAP-01, Mark 19. Wait, wrong person. Try. I thought it was the Sir Boom again.
Has anything been done to replace the band, Mark?
Yes. Sin is going to be bringing his DJ equipment. So there'll be a glow stick Raven building E.
Make a laser rifle build with that speed softer gun. That'd be sick. I went to an event in Florida, the Wasteland event, like 4 or 5 years ago now. This guy, no one had ever seen or heard of this guy. He showed up with a full-size laser rifle. We were calling him Laser Lad. He just showed up, and just no matter what, he just, with his big airsoft laser gun, just pew, pew, pew. It was the best thing ever. Not enough people do full-size laser rifles in this event. Asylum karaoke. The speaker I'm bringing up has a microphone and a karaoke mode. Subs.
I can bring that small one. Oh, fuck. You pack too much crap. Just saying.
I packed the bare minimum for fun. My boy Dan McGuire, another Wasteland enthusiast, has a full-sized Gauss rifle at Wasteland as well, and it is literally 4.5 feet, 5 feet long. It's stupid. It's like 4 feet long. Stupid long. People, and we are currently at the 41-minute mark. Ask questions. Ask about perks. Be critical. ask us things. We're here to help you for the event. I will have some board games. People would like to do that in the evening.
I'll have some games out there too. Some of my games.
Could you imagine playing like Settlers of Catan and then just like in a side, like Paul comes up in his Alpha Boffer sword? I win!
Yes. Oh God, that would be hilarious.
Oh, Paul's driving up tonight, I think, to PA.
Yeah, I think they're leaving soon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
great question by Ed, by the way.
Food on site or pack it in. We are going to have the, God, I can never remember the name. The Clay Shooting Club food truck will be out there again. So they're going to be out there, guys. Come on out and have a good time. Eat their food. Permission to post admin. Okay. I'm trying to find out where the person is commenting at. That's a Facebook user. I always love it when we're playing Find the Person. I think it's in Geigerlands community.
Riley, Thursday night, I'm leaving.
Sean, it's Sean DeLong.
Sean! Sean's all in. I love Sean. He's got all kinds of stuff planned.
So we will have board games out there too. So we'll have Murder on the Cosmic Express. I don't know what else is in the box, honestly. Water refill on site. So this is one of the things that we're telling everybody, guys. We'd greatly appreciate it if you guys bring your water. There will be a couple of cases of water out there, but not much. So please bring water.
We're picking and choosing our battles. This isn't a 500-player milsim over the course of 2 days. It's just, the 100+ people that are coming for this awesome experiment. Yes, please bring your own water. It helps us out tremendously.
Yeah. A case of water, like I said, we could drop it off at your guys' locations where you guys want to camp out at. So let's go over because this is not going to be a long stream tonight because I still got to pack and get ready to go because there's a lot of shit to do. It is going to be hot for you all. For us Floridians, it's still winter.
You don't have to show off.
Huh?
You don't have to brag.
Yeah, it's like we don't start sweating until it's like 89 degrees.
It's so great, and I love telling people this in airsoft. Every state I go to, if you're a Floridian airsofter, no matter where you go, as long as it's north, it's always cooler. It doesn't matter.
There are a few exceptions, like Texas for one, Georgia.
Yeah. Georgia's
hot.
Yeah, I guess.
But what I will say, for everywhere else, it's like I mock you with my speed in your 84-degree temperature.
I went to New Atlanta in South Carolina, and it was 75, and people are going, man, scorch out today, right? And I was like, you're what? What are you what?
All right. Okay,
Guam.
so TP for extra raffle tickets, water for extra raffle tickets. I would definitely bring some TP, guys. Yeah. Bring a case of water, get an extra water. Because we can always stack up. We can always stack it and save it for the next event.
Yes. Oh, hey, no one's asked yet. Hey, Mark, are there going to be porta potties on site?
Yes, there are. There's going to be some on the AO, some off the AO.
So don't poop in the toilets that aren't a porta potty.
Yeah, let's go over some basic rules, shall we?
Windows are never in play. Yeah.
Windows are never in play. The bathroom facilities do not work on site, so please don't piss or shit inside of my toilets. You can water a tree if you want, but don't be surprised if you get shot in the pee-pee. Some people aim for those. The chapel is always out of play and off limits. However, Building H will be open for the tournament stuff. Speaking of which, if there's anybody, where the hell is, I do have a question for Buck. Like, where is he actually located at? So we might be able to get him a ride.
Joke's on you. I'm a real man. I will. Riley. No breaking the law, says Ed. Ed, that's the bare minimum to show up to the event.
No firecrackers.
Oh man. I'll say this.
You think I'd have to say that one?
There was a crew using M80s. Mark caught them. If I caught them, they wouldn't have
M60s.
been there. M60s, whatever they were. If I caught those, the fact that you admitted made it far less painful for you than what it was. Yeah, no mercy on that. If we see that again, it's over.
Is anybody coming from the Comans, New York area? Because Buck really needs a ride.
Sounds like a crazy Uber ride.
There were M60s, there were not M80s. M80s would have been a hell of a lot more devastating, and we would have found those fuckers because M80s are about yay big. These were the M60s, little firecrackers. They
Shouldn't have had them.
Yep,
Correct.
period. End of time. Don't eat edibles and come onto the site. This is a big one, which this is a warning for all y'all because it happened at the site, and now they have cameras and trail cams and other cameras in certain areas. No sex on the AO. I didn't think that would have to be something to be said, but this was specifically something that came up that was told to me specifically by the owners of a facility because evidently that started to become a thing. People go onto the site and then have sex in certain areas. No sex on the AO. Not even in your own tent. If you want to save this, take it somewhere else. Yeah. Honestly, thinking about it, it makes sense why somebody would do it.
No, don't say that.
No, it does. Because there are people that do stupid shit all the time. I'm surprised we haven't had to say it sooner, but this is only the third event that we had people sleeping out there. It wasn't anybody with us. It was with potentially another group. So exactly, Riley. Hotels exist. They're 10 minutes, 15 minutes into town. Go get a hotel. Have your sexy time there. All right. So yeah. It's airsoft, not a problem here. It's a problem for the site host. I mean, is whacking up on the AO permissible? Just because your partner's yourself does not mean that it's okay. No self-servicing either. I'm a real man. I'm single, so I can afford it. I can't afford airsoft. Us married men have to take it. Oh, yeah, we could take it somewhere that's not my AO.
But back to AO questions and rules and site requirements.
You get shot doing it. Is that awkward for them or for the shooter? That's it. I'm not going. Yeah, guys. I mean, you would think that we would have this, but when it's the overnight aspect of it, we have to put rules into place. So there's going to be an RV on site. Okay, that's going to be on the AO. It's Fallout themed. Please don't shoot it. Oh, he got it. Okay. What about what part of no sex do you not understand? Not on my AO. Okay, that's I hate to say it that way, but not on the AO. Also, how to put this lightly? Watch some conversations because we actually do have people that are under the age of 18 going to be at this event in far greater numbers than any of the other events that we had. Okay. So there are some conversations that are not acceptable to have on the AO in front of the teens, if you would. I don't want another angry parent phone call, please. And thank you. So yeah. Self-control, no showers. Oh, hell no. Talk about the smell too. Oh, we're moving off this topic here. The RV that's going to be on the AO, guys, give that a big buffer room. Please do not shoot at your RV. Okay, so it's going to be in a specific area, probably over by Building 8 in that yard area. So, guys, please don't shoot. Let me put it this way: if we catch you intentionally shooting at the RV, just like with Amped and everything else, you're going to be asked to leave. We don't have this problem typically, especially with Geigerlands. However, we just want to make sure that you guys are safe. Congrats, Alan. You got your hotel. Damn it. I thought it was going to be Alan free this weekend.
He's your responsibility. I don't want to deal with him. It's your weekend for Alan.
You're the chief of staff, buddy. I'm just walking around with the colorful armband on my arm.
I'm gonna make him a neutral player and drop him in a basement.
To be like that aspect of things that I was just talking about when it comes down to like some of these haunted historic, I'm surprised it took this long. How about that? His turn with custody.
I've been and not saying nothing specific. I saw a seance happen in a South Florida AO where a pentagram and a picture of Ohio was painted, and they tried to summon deities.
They tried to summon Ohio to Florida.
If you know who you are and you see this, God, call me. You know who you are.
YouTube just had to update. What I missed? Nothing. Mute. Absolutely nothing.
Reread the mute perk card and make sure you fully understand the bonuses and negatives with that, please. You're like the picture. You're my very quiet poster child for that perk card.
Speaking of which, do you have those cards done, like the graphics done, so we can post them up so people can pre-make their own cards if they want? Did you get the cards made?
They are. I literally just finished them. They're in print right now. With actually, Papa's helping me print them off. I just bought. Oh my god! I just spent so much money on the cards today. It's sad, but hey, passion project. So that's it's worth it. Dang it. But yes, there will be outlines. There will be that template for people.
So. The other thing I'll say, guys, is when it comes down to this event, we're not kidding when we say it's a passion project. We've lost money on this event, but we're having this event because it's our passion, it's our joy, it's our thrill to have this event, to put it on, and hopefully it grows to the point where it's actually profitable, to where we could have even more stuff that goes on. So if you guys want to help support us, if you're at Geigerlands 1, there was the Geigerlands 1 patches are in. Only took a year. There will be syndicate shirts for sale for like $10 each. Help us out. The more we sell, the we might actually be able to eat this weekend. And there will be some brisket at the event. So
I'm literally bringing MREs. Whatever works.
How do you call hit in sign language? With a dead rag in your hand.
Yeah. I'll say this real quick before I move on. If we wanted an event to make money, we wouldn't be doing this event. This event is literally just something we want to do and that we know others would enjoy. And whether it's everybody or some people, it's the style of event that we think would be beneficial to the airsoft community in general, just to have out there. So yeah, like Mark said, support us. So what's that?
That's hit. That's hit. Just so you know, I just looked it up. Sit.
I got you too. After this, Tubbs, I got to message you so we could just pregame the airport pickup and all that. Man Googled it. Man. Oh, great question.
Are dead rags required or just highly recommended? Dead rags are required, deadlights are required, and of course, flashlights are required at the event on your gun. Those are requirements that are needed every which way possible. This is one of the few events, though, at this AO where a lot of the action and stuff takes place outside of buildings. All the other times it's inside of buildings, but a lot of the stuff's outside. What's up, Brett? How you doing, buddy? I think that's on my homepage.
Tubbs, did you just call me Bud? like you're a 75-year-old football coach and I'm 12. That's good to hear, bud. I pat you on the head. That's all I imagine when you say that.
When we talk about this event too, guys, understand that this event we are just pushing the things along, right? We don't guide anything. We don't force people to do stuff. This is you guys doing your thing and having fun. Okay.
Yes.
You guys get to write your own stories essentially. We have set things that happen during the day, like the last 20 minutes of the game or last 30 minutes of the game. The sirens are going to start going off. The rad storm's coming and the circle's starting to close, and you guys are going rushing in to try to get to the hidden spots that you guys can survive in. Some of those things that you need, those hidden ones, is you're going to need one of these.
Oh.
You're going to need food. What else did they needed?
It's just food and power.
Food and power. To get some of the stuff, to get hints of where some of these things are hidden at, you might actually need to do quests and all that. So there's a lot of cool stuff that goes out and along the way that goes through. So there's hidden vaults around the facility. Like, where there's one, and that's right inside the asylum's den. The asylum has their own vault. Good luck getting there. There's going to be power armor on there. There's going to be a lot of cool eye candy stuff out there. It's going to be great. Hey Brett, man, you coming out to Geigerlands, brother? You going to make that trip? Stylish vault jumpsuit.
Enjoy being blue all day.
Hey, what's up, Red Wall VR? So these things are not going to be easy to find. In fact, some of them are going to be in the possession of NPCs that the only way you're going to get them from them is by completing their quest. Some of them might be a quest chain and everything else of stuff they have to go through. They might make you jump through hoops to get them. Once you have it, this is something that's a high commodity. Now, let's talk a little bit. Let's talk a little bit about the food that's going to be over. It's going to be canned goods and ramen. Guys, I understand you are some hungry wastelanders. I would appreciate you not eating the food until Sunday.
We're working out the kinks. Imagine.
No. I look at it. I was having this conversation with Sean, and
All
I
right.
love this aspect of it. If people all of a sudden start taking the ramen and starting to eat the ramen, that means they have even less resources on Sunday because we're not replenishing it.
Yeah.
Think about that for a minute.
I was gonna say, imagine too, you run like any kind of event, and then you like put stuff out and people fucking eat it. Like this is very important, guys.
You go walking out there. There's like 8 guys, like all with like chicken packs of. You see like packs of ramen, chicken ramen. And you're like, what are you guys doing? If we get in the vault, no.
Yeah. If we can't have it, you can't. Oh my god!
Can the reactor cores be looted? Yes, they can. That's why these are high value commodity.
Let me touch on that real quick. Okay, so for this event, currently in the storyline, the fusion reactor cores are some of the most important, or the most important pieces of equipment to collect. The asylum live here. They know about them. 1 or 2 of them might even have some on them. They covet these. The
fusion cores cannot be put in prison pocket.
Yeah, correct. Also, the prison pocket, and to touch on that, has been shrunk specifically. So, yes. I'm going to say this because it's not in the rules or anywhere for this, and this should be very common knowledge. If the Ziploc bag doesn't close, it doesn't count. If the Ziploc bag can't close, your prison purse has been wasted. Okay, that's that. Before anybody says anything, Mark. Boom. But last a couple sentences. The fusion cores, the asylums live here. They're very familiar with them and know what they look like. They're gonna fight you for them. The Rustmen, anything shiny, chrome, rusty, rotten, they're like, I want it. People are gonna fight over these cores for no reason other than to just have them or to just denying them to you. These are high value, high combat items. Be aware of that. So,
can we eat the fusion cores? No. These are my props. No. I like
no.
this. It's like a gigantic. Never mind.
Yeah. We are at the.
At least,
I gotta go.
I know we're gonna wrap this up here in just a minute. Guarantee there's one person misses the memo and eats the ramen. Yes, at least one person probably is going to. Like I said, that's limited things for Sunday. Also, when the rad storm comes through, that's when your lives are done. Like whatever lives you have left, that's it. Whatever hits you have left. And when you die, you have two options. You can join the rad crazies and kill the other players, or you can walk off the field. At 6 o'clock, the horns will sound 3 long, loud bursts. There'll probably be something played over the PA system that sounds like the Purge, because that was up and running. And I can't wait to figure out how to use that. But once that's done, you guys either got to take your guns to the armories at some of the designated buildings to put your guns in, or take them out to your car. No pew pews, nothing that can fire a projectile, including Nerf bows, Nerf guns, slingshots, or anything else like that, can be on the field after 6 o'clock. 6:30, we're going to reopen open the field back up, and I think that's when the rave thing is going to kick off inside of the House of Ronin. And 9 a.m. next morning is when you guys can bring your pew-pews back out. There's only going to be 2 people with keys to that. That's going to be myself. 3 people. Myself, Sin, or Toucan, but only 2 of us can unlock the doors. That's for the... I got to see if we can find it. I got to see how I could tap into it and if it's going to work. So... I have a dumb question. Jay Rodriguez, I'm not surprised.
I was going to say, is this your first one? I'd be shocked.
Can you normally be res during the rad storm? No, you cannot. What date does the event start? It starts technically, you guys can go out onto the AO on Friday at 2 o'clock, and you could start interacting in your characters, but there's no real combat going on.
The LARP starts Friday. The event starts Saturday.
Correct. There you go. So let's see here. Raceland Radio. I'll see if we can get it set up and how it runs. Like I said, that's one of the things I cannot wait to find out tomorrow on Thursday. All right.
Excuse me.
Excuse you, sir.
Oh, that smells bad too.
No person is dumb, only super mutants. Friday melee. There could be a pit thing up there. So with that all being said, we're looking. Yeah, well, just so you guys know that registration and stuff closes when it gets dark. So, yeah, you need to be registered and stuff like that. I have a 3-hour Fallout Spotify playlist. Awesome. Where should we park our Wonder Bus? That's going to be over on the pad outside of Building 8. I'll show you where to go. But when you get there, Sean, come find me and I'll get you set up. Oh, Toucan, that was sexy. You don't remember Russ Rat. If there's any other questions or anything else at all, on Thursday, I'm going to probably do another quick live stream from the location. Walking around with my phone out so you guys can ask questions, because Toucan will be out there. We'll probably do like something where we're walking around doing a little ghost tour and shit, having some fun times. So any other questions before we finish up here? We got to get it like a minute before people go through. So, final thoughts that if you have somebody that you think that, hey, maybe they might actually enjoy doing something like this first time going out or whatever, go ahead and have them get a poor boy ticket and come out and experience the event. Will the tunnels be open? Yes, they will.
Yes, there's a perk specifically for the tunnels too. Read the rules.
Will there be post-game cleanup? Hopefully, not a lot. There will, but not a lot.
Guys,
Yeah,
if you're camping out, police your trash.
Yeah. By the way, that's a huge shout out for Mute and his family, his father, and I guess his brother that stayed hours after Syndicate 3 and did a hell of a lot of cleanup for us. Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
Really do. And actually I heard Mute talk but it wasn't in game, so it doesn't count.
I heard I knew they were cleaning because I saw his dad re-roofing one of the buildings to make it better than when he got there. It was crazy. They're like tiling. I mean, they're just rebuilding houses out there.
Boo, you suck. Everybody hates you. Yeah, I get that a lot.
What was that? Lies.
I did hear you inside of Building 5 when you were manning that stairwell. That was great because you said down there. I was just like, oh, got him. All right, guys, remember if you're doing campfires, real quick because I know Christian's got to go. If you guys are going to be doing campfires or anything else like that, campfires, if it's on asphalt, it needs to be elevated up off the asphalt. It always has to be contained. You need to have at least one fire extinguisher or 2 1-gallons of water for fire suppression. Fires need to be at least 20 feet off the buildings to make sure they're safe and all that. When you go to bed at night, the fires must be doused, even if it's in a contained thing, because if something knocks it over, spills embers, and they go flying, you can cause the place to go up. Hot plates do not count, but if you guys have grills that use propane or anything else like electric, just don't cook anything indoors. Okay, guys? Let's be smart here. I just want me iron level balance. Okay.
I just want me iron level bounce. Yark.
All right, guys. No problem, Redwall VR. Like I said, I get that a lot. I don't give a shit if people don't like me or not. All right, when you guys show up, again, first thing you have to do is come inside, get registered, bring whatever PP you have to get chronoed. If you have melee weapons and all that, come show us so they can get approved. Armor, let's look at your armor to make sure that gets done. When it's all done, you guys have free reign. If you need a whole bunch of stuff to be taken out onto the AO and you need it to be transported out, let one of us know. We periodically going through. I'll be doing safety briefs about every 45 minutes to an hour. We're going to space it out a little bit. If everybody shows up Friday, it makes Saturday so much easier.
We just start like that.
Yeah.
Like that. Yes. I was going to say, just real quick, this is a fun open world event. This is it's very laid back to an extent compared to how we usually operate. I just want to put this out there. If people feel like the rules aren't tight enough, obviously we'll tighten them up. Certain rules have been tightened up at the request of some players. This is a honor-based LARP experience. Tell us give us feedback, and we'll make improvements from there. I just wanted to
Redwall VR says, I don't know what you guys are. I just started watching. We do airsoft and airsoft related content.
I'm just a huge turbo nerd. I don't do anything.
Yes, you are, sir. So we're actually talking about our next event that's going to be happening in Crescent, PA, called Geigerlands at the Haunted Crescent Sanatorium in Crescent, Pennsylvania. Crescent. Yeah, please, guys, please, when it comes down to the safety brief, if you guys walk in and you see a safety brief going on, please be quiet because it's distracting with my ADHD and all that. And then hopefully when I show up to this event, nobody's gone to the hospital or potentially dying, so my stress level will be significantly lower. But as it stands right now, awesome, man.
Oh, shit.
As it stands right now, there are 88 or 86 people, because they have 2 refund requests, coming to the event. We should be able to get all that out pretty fast and easy. Hopefully we can get 120 because that's our break-even point. So, yeah.
But if not, we're still happy to do the event.
Yes, it's going to be we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a fun time. This is one of those events that if you have a significant other that you're trying to get into airsoft, or you got a buddy that maybe have them come, have them get a poor boy ticket, have them come experience the event, because this is a low shooting. This is the one that my kid comes to because they can hang out inside of the in building 5. When you first walk in, on the right there is a dispensary drawer. It's one of the few vault merchants that cannot be raided, they cannot be attacked, because they just have to shut and lock. And we have insurance. So Horsack, you failed me. James, yes, I'm aware. I just got back home. I'll look over the refund request and all that for you. After this is done, next weekend we're gonna talk about
What am I coming back?
Hey, we're gonna do the AAR, jackass. And we're gonna talk about then we'll talk about drink more. We'll also talk about Yellow Dog. So
yes.
So with that being said, great stream tonight. I'm really looking forward to the event. We're gonna have a great time. I'm gonna get back to packing because that dude right there, that one. Yeah. Dude, you know how much stuff you have?
Be careful with the soda crate, is all I'm going to say.
I actually have to bring out the little thing to go on the back of my navigator so I can actually put my bin of stuff that is being sold, like the patches and all that stuff. And the small generator, because I have no more space. And I'm still wondering if I'm still going to be able to fit Alan's shit in there plus my stuff. Oh, and there will be a PUBG thing going on as well. So
talk to Mark for that.
Yeah, PUBG is going to be in building 4. And I think I have enough for 6 people to play. So yeah.
But I must depart to make the perk cards.
You'd go to do that, and I must depart to go pack. So with that being said, I am Joker for Players Wanted. With me is the king of the merchants, the controller of the caps, the man with the mouth, the voice of the wasteland, Toucan from the Sunshine Bay Merchant Caravan. Until next time, may your BBs fly true.